Okay, first things first, when you're going into the Call of Arms, is you have to decide how you're going into this Call of Arms. Are you going in with a posse? Or are you going in solo? If you're going in solo, you're going to need to do way more different things than you're going in with the posse. So first, let's talk about the easier one is if you're going in with the posse. All right, if you're going in with a posse, you have to figure out what your role in the call to arms is. Everyone in your posse, you need to, in order to be successful, you have to have a role. You need someone who's good with a sniper rifle that's going to be up top and taking down those Gatling guns, taking down those wagons before they get there, and helping to clear out the enemies from a distance so that you don't get overwhelmed. You also need those people who are going to run and gun and go get those stragglers who are good running and shooting, getting down and getting to that last straggler and getting back to the location you guys are bunker down in without any problems. And then everybody else in between needs to support. So you really need to know what's your role in the call to arms with the posse. So I do a lot of the both, but I'm going to talk about from the sniper standpoint. So if I go in for a sniper, you want to make sure that you have a sniper rifle in your wheel. Right, I got a bow. So when you make sure you have a sniper rifle, like the bolt action, something that's great. And then you want to make sure you have a heavy duty gun, and that's a shotgun or a semi-auto shotgun that's going to put them down immediately. You need that because if someone get past your sniper, you'll be able to wait for them to get up your ladder and you could just shoot them. Depending on which one you do, you could put them down and go right back into having your sniper. That's if you start getting overwhelmed, you need someone that's going to drop them instantly so that you can get back to sniping what's around you. Also, you want to make sure you have full ammo of all the ammo that you can hold. If you look down at the bottom, you'll be able to see, you can move over and see what kind of ammunition you can hold. You want to make sure you have full ammunition on all that you can hold. And you want to make sure you have some handguns that you're comfortable with, that you really like, just in case you run out of ammunition and you're not able to get to an ammo box. You need to have those pistols that you're really good with that can get you out of that round until you can get some ammo. Now, to actually start the call to arms, you want to go to your camp. This is the easy way to do it. You can go to your lockbox. You got to make sure you have no weapons in your hand because your lockbox will not open if you have a weapon in your hand. So make sure your hand's free. Then you can open your lockbox. And you want to go over here to see where it says telegrams. You want to hold that. And then you want to go down to call to arms. You want to click that. And then you want to pick whichever call to arms you like that's available. And you hit it, you can go into it. When you're in a posse, it's going to bring everybody together. When you solo, it's just going to bring you. You can also get to it from your satchel. You go all the way over to documents and you go down to telegrams. You hit open, same thing, call to arms. And you go into call to arms and you pick which one you want to go to. Going to pull them up. And you pick which one you want to go to, and then you're going to go right into it. So those are two ways that you get into the call to arms. You can get to it from the camp, or if you're out in the field, you can get to it from your satchel. Now, lastly, if you are going into the call to arms solo, you really need to bring a weapon that you are really good with. If you're really good with the bow action with the sniper, you want to bring that. If you're really good with just the rifle, then you don't want to focus on sniper. You're just going to get anything that's in your perimeter, but pick the weapon that you're good with because you're going to need that experience to be able to get you through all 10 rounds. If you don't know which weapon you're good with, trial and error, man, pick one and just go right at it. But the extra stuff you want to bring, you want to make sure in these extra slots, you have some dynamite. You want to make sure you have like a knife or a hatchet. I like a knife just in case, because you never know. You can run out of ammo and you really need to like knife people down in order to survive a round. And you want to make sure you have ammo for every type of weapon that you have. You want to make sure you have it maxed out. And you want to make sure that you have a pistol or revolver that you feel comfortable with, that you used enough. You don't want to take a new weapon in there that you really haven't had any groundwork with, because then you're gonna struggle a little bit. Take a weapon that you're familiar with, and that'll help you get through those rounds. Solo, you want to make sure you have health potions, a bunch of them. Same thing with in a posse, you want to make sure you have a bunch of health potions, because those are going to be needed, especially when you're solo, to be able to get you through those rounds. Well, that is it for this one, man. Hopefully it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. And if it was, man, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, because I make guide and tip videos all the time. And by hitting the subscribe button, it'll ensure you don't miss the next video. Plus, it helps the channel out tremendously. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to get this 3-star dough, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.